My name's Philip Baucus. I'm the VP of Operations, and I'm also the Director of Facilities for Kerbey Lane Cafe. And I've been working at Kerbey Lane for 22 years now. Kerbey Lane was founded by two people in May of 1980. As of today, we have 10 locations. When I came into the position of facility director, we were just using a simple app at that time. Pretty minimal, overall. We basically just put in a work order and we could see that the work order was in, but that was really for all internal. So all of our external stuff, which is just as big of a load, was really kind of like just shooting from the hip, firing with vendors that we had kind of trusted. But when you needed somebody new, you had to start from scratch and kind of develop that relationship again. There wasn't really a learning curve on it. I think it's pretty easy to use and understand. It was a very easy transition for us. I was able to train people. If not, they kind of train themselves like within a few days. We have a lot of really great relationships with our current vendors. We've worked with them for a long time. When I was told by other companies that it would be a $300 per vendor onboarding cost, that was a lot. For me to get started, we were gonna onboard at least 40 people. And so I thought ResQ was really great about saying, hey, there's no cost to you on that. Let's just get started. It was very important to me to maintain the relationships we already had with our tried and true vendors. The transparency and me knowing exactly everything about our external as well as internal work orders. So now I can see both sides of them in the same place, right? And if an internal work order needs to go external, it's very easy for us to reassign it. So every day I used to start off my day by waking up and just calling tons of vendors and checking in and following up on notes. Now, whenever I have a few minutes, I can just open up my laptop or my phone, just pop open the daily menu, look at a few, does anything need approval? Does anything need triage? It makes me feel really confident that I know where I'm at and what's being worked on and how long it's been. What was really helpful with ResQ was for the first time I was able to get a schedule and a calendar with all of our preventative maintenance. That's a big thing for us, right? We have it for HVAC, we have it for espresso machines, we do water filters, fire suppression, power washing, vent hoods, right? 10 stores, some of that's happening monthly, some of it's happening quarterly, but that's so many work orders, I don't even know, right? And as you're building stores in new markets, now sometimes you have different companies. Now you're not all in with one company anymore because they don't stretch to that market. The ability for me to log in and just know that everybody has a preventative maintenance, when it's coming, when it's going, and just that I have all that documented has been really fantastic. San Antonio was our first big city move, and that was the first time that we almost had to kind of start from scratch with our vendor list. And I'm not in that city and I don't have a lot of connections. And so I've been leaning on ResQ way more for that out there. I can open in any state in the country and be able to call somebody for any sort of service and know that they're at least vetted by ResQ if it hasn't been me yet until we develop that relationship.